ask you, cross-check that. It would sound right to say we go home and read the books, wouldn't it? It sounds right, but does it look right?
We go to
You knew it didn't look right. Would you go back and reread that?
With my dad.
I'm going to ask you to read the page for me, but I didn't get to hear you read. I'm going to hear you read this page.
I go to the doctor with my mom.
How did you know that word was pond? Did you see some water? What did you notice about the way the word looked? Did you get your mouth ready with that? If this had been a lake, what would it have started with? So you know you have to cross-check, don't you? Check what makes sense with the picture with the way the word looks. Can you reread that? Oh, I like how you stopped.
To the bank with my dad. And I go to the mailbox.
You noticed that was Dad. And you know what? Yeah, I like the way you looked at this picture, Skylar. That looks like a shop, doesn't it? And this part is in shop, but I'm going to look at this letter too. And I see this in here at the end. If it were shop, what would you expect the last letter to be? Yeah, what could this be that looks like this? You know another name for a shop? Let's do a slow check. You borrow your finger. We're going to do a slow check. Store. Oh, does it look right? Does it make sense? Is that a store? Could be a store, couldn't it? Could you go back and reread that page?
I go to the doctor with
my dad.
I go to the store
All right, I want everybody to turn to the page after the bank. I'm going to turn to this page right here. I'm going to tell you something really smart I saw Jacoby do. He wasn't sure about this word. This was a new word for him. And he read it like this. Mom and I go to the... And he quickly went... And then he checked the picture with his eyes. I call that cross-checking. He got his mouth ready. He checked the picture, and then how did you read that word, Jacoby?
pond.
Would you all read this page with Jacoby? Mom and I go to the pond. All right, I want to show you something else that I noticed. Every one of you were very smart when you were reading because this page said, I go to the bank with my dad. But this page didn't start with I, did it? Sometimes we've been reading a lot of pattern books, and every page starts the same, but you all checked very closely with your eyes. You realize, this isn't a pattern book. And so you read it. Would you read? Oh, we already read that. Mom and I go to the pond. Let's look. Oh, how does this page start?
I go to the doctor with my mom.
Fantastic. Now, since you all are such great cross-checkers, you know to check the picture with the first letter, you're ready to work on something new. Would you let me show you something new today? I want to talk to you about phrasing. And some teachers call it scooping. I'm going to show you how I could scoop this. You see how they have, let's count how many words are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 words there. How many are down here? 1, 2, 3. All right, in all there's 7. I'm going to make 2 phrases. Jeremiah, would you listen? I'm on page 4. I'm on that page with the pond still. I know you're getting tired. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Watch how I do this. I'm going to put these words together, and then I'm going to put these. Watch and listen. Mom and I go to the pond. Did you see how I put that together? Mom and I go to the pond. Can you try it like that? Try it.
Mom and I go to the pond.
All right, let's try it on the next page. See if we can use the top line to make our first phrase. Let's do it slowly first. Sometimes I have to check it slowly and then I can do it really fast. I go to the doctor with my mom. All right, now let's try to phrase it. I go to the doctor with my mom. how. I'm going to let you try the next page by yourself. Check it. Do a slow check first if you need to. And then try to phrase it. Oh, my goodness.
I go to what's my mother's shop?
All right.
Store.
Let's do
Let's check that last one.
the store. I go to the store.
I go to the store.
Check that line again. Now take your finger out and read it with your eyes. With my dad. Try that. With my dad. Can you do it? Watch. With my dad. I can do it without my finger. You want to slide your finger? With my dad. Well, that was a very good phrase. Did you hear how it sounded? Now watch. I can do this in a phrase. I go to the store. Are you watching with your eyes? I go to the store with my dad. You try it. How did that sound? I heard a very good phrase. All right, let's try one more. I got to work with Jacoby. I want to work with everybody. Oh, look on page 10. It's hard because there's more than 2 phrases. Let's count how many lines. 1, 2, 3.
I know how to read that.
Jeremiah, do you want to show them how you would phrase it? All right, just use my book. He's going to see if he can put it in. All right.
I go to the park with my dad to play.
Did you hear his phrasing? Can I do it with you? I'm gonna take your book. All right, he did it in 3